Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Indian captain with us. Request you to please kindly check your mobile phones, raise your hand and upon my cue, and restrict yourself to just one question. Thank you very much.
Captain, you won the toss and a wicket on the no ball. Did you feel any pleasant moment in this match?
Any what? Pleasant moment.
You won the toss
Hanji.
and got a wicket on the no ball. I think it's a pleasant moment in the match. Did you think any pleasant more in this match?
Pleasant moment in the match.
Yes.
For who?
For you.
How can no ball be pleasant for me?
Thank you, sir.
You got the wicket.
Mr. Bose, please go ahead.
Was that even sensible for me?
No.
What's happening?
Mr. Bose.
Virat Kohli from Hindustan Times. Throughout the tournament, you mentioned about composure, staying cool, not getting excited. Where did we go wrong today, considering the fact that we have such a fabulous batting lineup, and which did not show the composure probably you would have desired?
I think everyone desires composure. Not just me, but the players as well individually. And everyone wants to go out there and do well. No one goes out there to throw their wicket away or get out. You know, we give our best every time we go out on the field, and I'm really proud of the way the team has played in this tournament. The cricket is played between two teams. There's no one team on the park, so you have to accept losses. You have to accept that the other team has outplayed you, and they have shown better skill than you. They've shown better composure in pressure situations than you. Yes, we have shown composure in pressure situations most often in this tournament, but that is no guarantee that you're going to do it every time. Obviously, your best effort is to try and do it every time, but cricket is not about, you know, doing well in every game that you play. You will have failures, and one team has to lose on the day, and today was our day to lose because the opposition played much better than us.
Virat, at the halfway stage, you probably thought that 339 was probably a score that could be chased. But early wickets, 2 wickets probably dented it very strongly.
See, you can never tell in a short format game in a chase, because when Hardik started hitting, everyone started getting the feeling that if we can take the game deep, you know, we can. There was a pleasant moment, sir, for you. If we can take the game deep, then, you know, we can probably get closer to the total, and that's the kind of ability players have these days. But, you know, again, a mix-up, a run-out at that stage. So these things happen on the field. You understand that as cricketers. But yeah, early wickets are never good, especially in a chase. You know, then we kept losing wickets. One big partnership we thought would have been the key to set it up nicely. But, you know, as I said, credit to the opposition. They've also come to express their skill and win a cricket game, and they certainly did. They had to earn their win. You know, they made us make those mistakes because of the way they were bowling and the way they applied pressure in the field as well. And we have no, you know, hesitations or shame to admit that we could not play our best game today.
Virat, I was, you know, supposed to ask about Hardik, because you always backed him and his talent. And today, the way he was batting, I mean, we were in the press box, and Pakistani media friends, they were talking about him. Maybe, you know, he can pull out this from here. So, was that thought coming in your mind as well when he was hitting so well? And he was very upset. We saw that, and related to him. So, is he all right?
No, he's fine. I mean, obviously, you know, everyone who plays for the country is committed to win cricket matches for the team, and he's a very passionate, very committed cricketer, and he felt he was in the zone today and he could have done something really special, and that's why the disappointment came out. And you know, that's a part of playing international sport. You're so committed, you're so motivated that when things don't happen and without even, you know, it being a mistake, and it can get frustrating. You don't understand, you know, why it has happened. But yeah, the way he batted today and the way he bowled and the way he fielded, that's exactly why we back him, because he can be the match winner for us, you know, in situations where the team is in trouble. I mean, today was a bit too far-fetched because we knew one more wicket and it will keep getting tougher. But yeah, when he was striking it well, I think he also felt, and everyone in the change room felt, that if he can go on for a bit more, then things could become interesting. But yeah, unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Virat, you've been extremely honest and gracious, which is a very good quality. I was just wondering, for a passionate captain like you, how difficult was it, being in the dressing room and seeing the team, the batting disintegrate really? I mean, I'm just talking purely from a personal point of view. What were your own emotions? I mean, when you were out, there was still, it's not that the whole team was out. So what did you feel subsequently?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a bad feeling when you get out or the batting doesn't work collectively, and everyone feels bad about not having contributed to the team in any way. So yeah, I also felt the same kind of emotions, but you've played enough to understand that your job is done, you tried your best, and then you can't control anything afterwards. And in the end, it's you have to accept and admire sometimes the skill of the opposition as well, and see that they also have come to win a game of cricket. Not that we are not playing at our best, we tried our level best, but we just couldn't make things happen today. But personally, yes, it does feel bad, but eventually you have to understand that you can only control so many things, and the game has to move on from there on. So that's the kind of thinking that I have when these things happen.
Virat, just you have mentioned that you are still happy that you have lost a match, but you are still happy. You have done very well in this tournament. Do you think today victory of Pakistan is a big movement in our regional cricket in Asia? Because Pakistan and India, they are playing at same level, same region. So do you think it will be a move for the regional cricket as the Pakistan have won today?
Sir, I cannot comment on that, but they really had a good performance. I congratulated them in the post-match. I would do the same here because they deserve to win. They certainly played really good cricket, and they also needed victories like these for them as a team. So you understand those dynamics as a team when things are not happening, and then you win a tournament like this. So yeah, credit to them for winning the title today.
Virat, for a bowler like Ashwin, white ball cricket, do you think as a technical person he needs to revisit his plans, when he's bowling with 2 new balls and the field placings, on flat decks, especially when it's a challenge for spinners? Do you think, what is your take as a captain?
Every spinner, has challenges on flat decks. Even a wrist spinner could go for runs, when Hardik started hitting today. Although the leg spinner was bowling well, he could still travel for runs. So you can't really sit and pinpoint these things in white ball cricket, especially on wickets like these, where if a batsman gets going, it really becomes difficult for the spinner. And when people are slogging across the line and getting away with it, you can't really do much as a spinner because you're making them play where you want them to play, but still they are executing those shots. So there's only so much you can do as a bowler, I feel, watching from the sideline, and then you have to accept that yes, this was a high risk shot, and I can accept getting hit for 4 on a shot like that. It's not humanly possible to not concede boundaries and sixes. So you have to understand whether you made the batsman hit where you wanted him to hit and take a risk, or you have bowled bad balls. So I think that's the only analysis a person needs to do and nothing more.
Virat, in your own words after Birmingham, you said that you played with 3 pacers against Pakistan, keeping in mind the opposition. Do you think somewhere playing 2 spinners on this track backfired? Would you say that?
Not at all. We created a combination after the loss against Sri Lanka. We didn't want to be too predictable from there on in the tournament, and the 2 spinners together did a good job for us. I have no regrets in playing the combination that we played today, and we've stuck to the same throughout ever since we lost to Sri Lanka. So I have no feelings otherwise about the combination.
Last for Sydney.
How much did Zaman's and Azhar Ali's high-risk cricket, cavalier cricket, upset the bowlers' rhythms? They couldn't actually get plans. How much did it actually upset the bowlers' rhythms?
See, when a guy like, Azhar is a very conventional cricketer. He plays, shots that you can plan against, and you can still have bowling plans and so forth. But a guy like Zaman, when he gets going, because he plays unorthodox shots, when players like that get going on their day, it becomes really difficult to stop them, because I think 80% of his shots were high risk and they were all coming off. So you can only do so much, as I said, as a bowler and a captain when that is happening, and you try to hit the best areas possible for those players. But sometimes you have to sit and say, the guy is good enough on the day to tackle everything, and you can only do so much. As I said, the controllables become very little when people are going well like that. And we certainly tried to make them hit in areas that we felt they would be uncomfortable, but we just didn't have anything going our way in that partnership. Yes, the run out opened it up a little bit, but they kept going positive, which was something that could have upset the lines and lengths of the bowlers. We tried our best to hit good areas, as I said, but they just batted really well today.
Virat, for India's for India's bowling, in terms of the extras conceded, the 25 extras, I think, wides, how disappointing was that to see, and why do you think it happened today?
Yeah, see, extras is something that's never a good feeling to concede so many. That is something that we need to keep a check on. Those things are something that are controllables. A guy hitting a good shot is something that after a stage it's not in your control. You already bowled the ball, but conceding extras is something that we can control as a team. And yeah, I mean, 25 extras is a bit too much, in a game like that. And that's something that we certainly need to take care of in future. Obviously, the same bowlers are going to play, the same guys are going to be backed. But the more consistent you get from in learning from games like this, it's better for the team in future. So yeah, that's an area we certainly need to look at.
For a quality team, how hard is it to sit down and analyze these defeats? I mean, is that another challenge as captain?
Not at all. I mean, we analyze our victories also. We analyze defeats as well. As I said, you learn with every cricket game that you play. It's up to you whether you are open to learning things or you're not. I mean, if you're happy with success and then you're completely ignoring it, and you want to ignore failures or dwell too much in it, it's not a good balance at all. So we have identified areas, even in victories, that we can improve at. And this is a loss. I mean, it's the final, so it looks magnified to everyone, but we've won before, we've lost before, and we've always learned things from all those games. So there's nothing, there's no game that we play that we feel like, oh, we don't even need to look back and see what we can improve on. And definitely when you haven't done things right, more things have gone wrong in a game, you obviously sit down and analyze and learn from it.
Forgetting today's result, do you take heart from the fact that your batting was very good in this tournament, given the fact that previously you had not done well in England, and given the fact that India has to come here for the next 2 years and for an important assignments?
I said it when I came here, it doesn't matter if this is happening in England or Australia or South Africa. This is cricket and we are here to play good games and win games of cricket. It wasn't about me coming to England and doing well. It was about the team doing well, and we've done well to be in the finals. We can be very proud of that as a unit, and we leave here with our heads held high because we understand the kind of expectations and pressures we face as a team. But credit to everyone for standing up and showing that resilience and reaching the finals. And today we were outplayed in all departments.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kindly switch off your mobile phones. Sarfraz will make a statement, then Mickey will take the English question, and then we'll come back to Sarfraz for the Urdu questions.
Start. First of all, thanks to Almighty Allah. I think great achievement for me and my team and my country. Hopefully this win everyone is remember, not today, not tomorrow, after very long time. And now after no one talking, if you are guys beat India in World Cup or any other tournament, and credit goes to my team management. They worked really hard after the first defeat. They motivated us, and credit goes to my boys. They're learning very well and their hard work. And now when we arrive here, we are number 8. And now we are the champion. So hopefully this win will boost up Pakistan cricket, and hopefully the all playing nation hopefully is coming to Pakistan. Thank you very much.
Sarfraz, a question.
Mickey will answer the English question.
Okay. On behalf of the team, has the Eid come early for the team, especially through this victory?
Yeah, I suppose it has.
Mickey, you have been a coach of quite a few nations, South Africa and Australia. Is it your biggest achievement as a coach?
Yeah, look, it's certainly, certainly it's not about me and my career. It's about some 15 unbelievable players in that dressing room who've been absolutely fantastic for the last year. So that's what it should be about. But it is, it really is. I was telling somebody the other day that I've had 5 semi-finals with South Africa and never got to a final. I got to one final with Pakistan and eventually got a medal. So that's fantastic. And but the credit goes to the players. They've been brilliant, and my fellow coaching staff and management team have been fantastic as well.
Yeah, Mickey, hi over here. Hi. Obviously, you've got a number of match winners and heroes in your side, but can you just give us a word on Mohamed Amir, who missed the semi-final? Obviously, he's had his trials and tribulations, but has delivered on the biggest stage in the final with those wickets at the start of his spell. Just a word on your impressions of that.
Well, look, we spoke about it actually in the team meeting. We thought that and I think I said it yesterday, is if we could get amongst that the Indian top order early, we could probably expose a middle order that hadn't batted a fair amount. And Amir was the guy that could do that for us. I think guys were talking in the first 2 games he didn't get a wicket, but he had bowled particularly well. We were always thinking there was one spell in him somewhere, and the spell came, thankfully, today at the start of a final where he put India on the back foot and certainly gave us the upper hand.
Mickey, you came into this tournament ranked 8th, got smashed in the first game, and you were very sort of passionate that day in the press conference. Can you walk us through that turnaround and how it feels now, having completely inverted it?
Well, it sort of feels surreal, really, to be honest. But the thing about that loss, and I think we clarified it at that time, was we knew that was an aberration. It wasn't the norm because we'd prepared properly. We'd prepared really well. We knew what the caliber of player we had. We knew what their abilities were, and that certainly wasn't what we had trained for. We didn't play to nowhere near our ability. So we just had to keep them believing and keep them trusting their techniques and keep them trusting the game plan and keep them trusting their roles. And that's why I say I am incredibly proud of that dressing room, because they did that. They kept on believing. They kept on trusting their roles. They kept on trusting the game plan that Safi and I had set up. They trusted that, and that was the most important thing. There was one or two personnel changes. They brought in a little bit of a breath of fresh air. And I think, again, the younger players that have come into the setup have been fantastic because they've just been a breath of fresh air and they've played the fearless brand of cricket that we want to play. So it's been great.
Mickey, what happened between the time of after India's defeat and before South Africa's game? What did you do to these guys that they made such a remarkable comeback and now won the final?
To be honest, not a hell of a lot. We had some good hard conversation, but we didn't train anymore, or because we knew the base had been done. All that had been put in place. If we had tried to train anymore, we would have, as a coaching staff, would have been seen to be panicking, and that's the last thing you want to do in those situations. We trusted the players. We trusted what we had put in place. But we had some good, honest conversation. We had some conversation about stepping up. Had conversation about standing up to our position. And the players almost drove that conversation, which for us was very new, but also showed a maturity. And the way they turned it around was unbelievable.
Mickey, you spoke about Amir then, but what does it say about his personality that he's been able to bowl at this level, perform like this after everything he's been through in his career?
Oh, look, it says a lot about his personality, and I think we've been through all that before. But what I do know about Mohammad Amir is he's a big match player. I do know that when the games are on the line and the bigger the game, the more he performs, the more amped up he gets. So he doesn't shy away from pressure situations. He doesn't shy away from big games. He's got proper big match temperament, and he showed that today on the biggest stage.
Mickey, you are in the know of how Pakistan cricket is suffering, not being able to play at home for the last 8 years, kids not being able to watch their own plays before their eyes. So how big a boost this win will be for the Pakistan cricket?
Oh, look, I think it'll be massive. I really do. I hope that, and I'm sure that the nation of Pakistan is really happy tonight, because they deserve it for what they've been through, for what you talk about our players not playing at home, but also the fans not identifying with heroes because they just don't see international cricket. That's massive for the country. So let's hope that this really kickstarts that momentum in Pakistan again.
Just on that, Mickey, Sarfraz has just said that he hopes this might be a way that teams do come and play in Pakistan. Are you picking up any thoughts or vibes that might be feasible in the reasonably near future?
Oh, we hope so. We're scheduled to have a World 11 in Pakistan in September for 3 2020 games. So hopefully that starts paving the way for future tours. We can only help.
सरफराज पहला मैच इंडिया से इतनी बुरी तरह से हारे, उसके बाद इतना ज़बरदस्त कमबैक किया और आज इंडिया को हरा के टाइटल जीता, ज़ाहिर बहुत ज़्यादा क्या फीलिंग्स हैं आपकी इस वक्त?
आई थिंक सबसे पहले तो भाई अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करेंगे. आई थिंक फीलिंग जो है वो बयान नहीं की जा सकती, समझ नहीं आ रहा कि किस तरह रिएक्ट किया जाए. आई थिंक जितना भी अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा किया जाए वो बहुत कम है. जिस तरह इंडिया के मैच हारने के बाद टीम का मोरल डाउन हुआ था, तो मैं बार बार यही कहता हूँ कि हमारी टीम मैनेजमेंट को बहुत ज़्यादा क्रेडिट जाता है और उसके बाद लड़कों को बहुत ज़्यादा क्रेडिट जाता है. जिन लड़कों ने जो हमने बात की, काफ़ी हार्ड टॉक हुआ था हमारा इंडिया के मैच के बाद, लेकिन जिस तरह लड़कों ने मोटिवेट हुए, जिस तरह लड़कों ने मेहनत की, हार्ड वर्क किया और जिसके बाद हर मैच हमने, जैसे मिक्की ने बताया कि हर मैच हमने सेमीफाइनल की तरह समझ के खेला कि नॉकआउट मैच है हमारा. उसके हमने साउथ अफ्रीका को हराया, अच्छी टीमों को हमने इस इवेंट में हराया. तो आई थिंक क्रेडिट जाता है हमारे तमाम बैट्समैनों को, तमाम बॉलर्स को और उसके बाद तमाम लड़कों को जिन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ड वर्क किया और इधर अल्लाह ताला के सामने कि आज हम चैंपियन हैं.
सरफराज, पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट में काफ़ी बड़े बड़े नाम रहे हैं, बिग सुपरस्टार्स. आपका काम ईजियर है बिकॉज वो सुपरस्टार्स और बड़े नाम नहीं है, आपकी टीम में ज़्यादातर यंगस्टर्स हैं.
देखिए, आई थिंक जैसे सुपरस्टार खेलते हैं तो वो उनके लिए इजी हो जाता था कि उनको थोड़ा बताना नहीं पड़ता, क्योंकि उनको पता होता है कि प्रेशर सिचुएशन में कैसे निकलना होता है. तो आई थिंक जो यंगस्टर हैं हमारे वो बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे हैं और बहुत कमिटमेंट लड़के हैं. जितने भी लड़के यहाँ पे इस टीम के साथ हैं, फ़खर जमान हैं, शादाब हैं और हसन अली हैं, जितने भी लड़के हैं, आई थिंक क्रेडिट इनको देना चाहिए कि ये पहली बार अपना ICC का इवेंट खेल रहे थे. आई थिंक कोई भी नहीं सोच रहा था कि हम लोग इस तरीके के परफॉर्मेंस देंगे इतनी यंग टीम के साथ. तो आई थिंक ज़्यादा बहुत ज़्यादा क्रेडिट जाता है इन लड़कों को और पूरी टीम के लड़कों को जिन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत किया और जिस तरीके से आज हम इंडिया के अगेंस्ट खेले। काफ़ी लोगों की वाइफ थी कि इंडिया को हम नहीं हरा सकते, इंडिया की बैटिंग बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग है। आज हमने उनके साथ हम टॉस हारे, उनके अगेंस्ट हमने 350 रन किए और जिस तरह हमारे बॉलरों ने आज बॉलिंग की, फील्डर्स ने कैच पकड़े, बॉलर्स ने बॉलिंग की, तो आई थिंक तमाम लोगों को बहुत ज़्यादा क्रेडिट जाता है।
सरफराज, जिस तरह आज पाकिस्तान ने स्टार्ट किया, पाकिस्तान पे हमेशा ये तनकीद होती है कि जी मॉडर्न डे क्रिकेट नहीं खेलते और डॉट बॉल्स बहुत ज़्यादा हैं, लेकिन पिछले कुछ मैचेस में हमें वो अप्रोच एक डिफरेंट नज़र आई है, खुल के लग रहा है खेल रहे हैं। तो क्या आपने क्या पैगाम दिया या क्या पेप टॉक दी, और दूसरा ये कि आप किसको डेडिकेट करेंगे ये विक्ट्री?
डेडिकेट वाला सवाल फिर ना करें, कुछ कहता हूँ नहीं फिर बात हो जाती है डेडिकेट पे, तो कहा भी नहीं इतनी बात हो गई। देखिए, जहाँ तक आपने बात की कि लड़कों को क्या कहा गया, आई थिंक यही कहा गया कि जो जिस तरह हम लोग जो लड़के जितने भी यंगस्टर यहाँ पे टीम में आए और जितने भी लड़के आए उनको यही कहा कि यार देखें, जो आपका नेचुरल गेम है आप वही गेम खेलें, जिस तरह आप डोमेस्टिक में खेलते हैं इसी यहाँ को भी उसी तरीके से खेलें। जिस तरह देखें आपने फ़खर जमान जिस तरह उसने पहला मैच खेला उसी तरीके से खेला जिस तरीके से वो डोमेस्टिक खेला। तो लड़कों से यही बात की, कोई चीज़ सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, सिर्फ बॉल को देखें और बॉल को बल्ले के साथ खेलें। तो आई थिंक क्रेडिट जाता है इन लड़कों को जिस तरीके फिल्ली तरीके से आज खेले। फ़खर जमान ने जिस तरह बैटिंग की, अजहर देखें, अजहर पे लोग कहते थे कि वो स्लो है, आज माशाल्लाह वो भी खेला, हफीज़ भाई खेले। तो आई थिंक देखें लड़कों को क्रेडिट जाता है। उसके बाद बॉलिंग जिस तरह लड़कों ने मेहनत की, तो आई थिंक पूरी ज़बरदस्त हमारी टीम एफर्ट है। और जहाँ तक आपने बात की किसको डेडिकेट करेंगे, तो ये पूरे पाकिस्तान को विक्ट्री डेडिकेट की जाती है।
सरफराज, आपने आईसीसी अंडर 19 जीता, फिर उसके बाद आज फिर एक अरसे के बाद पाकिस्तान को फतह नसीब हुई, तो ख़ास दुआ करके आते हैं, मोटिवेट करते हैं, और इस फतह को किस तरह आप कहेंगे इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट को कि हम बाहर खेल के थके हैं, आए हमारे पास भी खेलें?
आई थिंक देखिए, बिल्कुल 2006 के बाद उस वक्त भी हमने इंडिया को हराया था 19 और उसके बाद फिर हमने आज तकरीबन 12 साल बाद जो है वो इंडिया को फिर हराया आईसीसी इवेंट में। और ये विक्ट्री जो है बहुत ज़्यादा मायने रखती है मेरे लिए, पूरी पाकिस्तानी अवाम के लिए, हमारी टीम के लिए। और आई थिंक मैं समझता हूँ इस विक्ट्री को जो है हमेशा याद रखा जाएगा, नॉट सिर्फ कि ये कल के लिए और तुबा के लिए, आई थिंक हमेशा के लिए जो है एक मैं समझता हूँ कि लेगेसी हो गई कि हमने इंडिया को फाइनल में हराया है, इतनी बड़ी टीम को हमने हराया जिसको लोग समझ नहीं रहते कि हम ये टीम जो है इतनी आसानी से हार जाएगी, इतनी आसानी से कोलैप्स हो जाएगी। तो आई थिंक इस विक्ट्री को जो है वो हमेशा याद किया जाएगा। और जहाँ तक बात की कि आप क्या करते हैं, आई थिंक देखें जितने भी प्लेयर्स खेल रहे हैं, रमज़ान का महीना है, पूरा पाकिस्तान दुआएं कर रहा है, तमाम लोगों की फैमिलीज, हम सबके पेरेंट्स, माँ बाप और पूरी पाकिस्तानी नेशन हमारी उन सबकी दुआएं थी। और जिस तरह हमने इस टूर्नामेंट में कमबैक किया, आई थिंक जो है इन सब दुआओं का नतीजा है और अल्लाह ताला की मेहरबानी है।
सरफराज, पहले तो पूरी कौम की तरफ से पूरी टीम को बहुत ज़्यादा मुबारकबाद, और मीडिया और सोशल मीडिया इस वक्त मुबारकबाद से भरा पड़ा आप लोगों के लिए। ये बताइएगा, जैसे पाकिस्तान में इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट ख़त्म हुए 8 साल हो गए हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद पीएसएल शुरू हुआ है और 2 पीएसएल के बड़े अच्छे टूर्नामेंट्स हो चुके हैं। तो क्या आप समझते हैं कि पीएसएल की वजह से जो है वो भी कुछ टैलेंट सामने आया और बेहतर क्रिकेट हुई पाकिस्तान में?
देखें, बिल्कुल जिस तरह 8 साल से हमारे यहाँ पाकिस्तान में होम क्रिकेट नहीं हो रही, लड़कों को अपने होम में खेलने का मौका नहीं मिल रहा है, तो उससे बड़ा सेटबैक हुआ हमारी क्रिकेट को। क्योंकि हम लोग दुबई में खेलते रहे, हमारे पास होम में कोई जगह नहीं थी, टीमें हमारे यहाँ आने को तैयार नहीं थी। लेकिन जिसके बाद जिस तरह पीएसएल हुई और जितनी सक्सेसफुल तरीके से 2 साल से पीएसएल हो रही है, तो उसमें से टैलेंट आ रहा है। आपने देखें शादाब है, फ़खर जमान वहाँ से देखे, हालांकि फ़खर जमान डोमेस्टिक में परफॉर्मेंस कर रहे थे, लेकिन नज़रों में जो है वो पीएसएल से आए, रुमान रईस आए, हसन अली आए। तो आई थिंक बहुत अच्छा साइन है कि जिस तरह पीएसएल हो रही है और आने वाले वक्तों में टीम भी बढ़ रही है, प्लेयर्स भी और आएंगे, तो अच्छा साइन है। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि इस विक्ट्री के बाद जितनी भी इंटरनेशनल टीमें हैं वो पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट को सपोर्ट करेंगी और अपनी टीम को पाकिस्तान भेजेंगी।
सरफराज, आपने आईसीसी चैंपियंस का मार्का तो सर अंजाम दे लिया, अब एक और मार्का 2019 में वर्ल्ड कप है। क्या आप समझते हैं कि ये टीम आपकी इस वक्त तैयारी के मराहल में आपको अच्छे लड़के मिल गए हैं जो 4-5 आप मेन बैकबोन हो सकते हैं और आप 2019 के वर्ल्ड कप में इनके साथ जाके एक मजबूत टीम तश्कील दे सकते हैं?
देखें, बिल्कुल जहाँ तक आपने बात की कि अभी तो हम फिलहाल इस विक्ट्री को एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, और 2019 की आपने बात की, देखें ये टीम उसी हिस्से का प्रोसेस है। वो ये वही लड़के हैं जो हमारी कोशिश है कि हम जो भी लड़के लेके आए उनको कोशिश करें एक टीम बनाएं, एक अच्छी टीम लेकर 2019 को लेके जाएं। लेकिन देखिए अभी थी कि उसमें 2 साल का टाइम है, अभी 1.5-2 साल का, लेकिन फिलहाल अभी हम इस विक्ट्री को बहुत ज़्यादा एंजॉय करेंगे और उसके बाद आगे का सोचेंगे इंशाल्लाह।
सरफराज, आज सुबह जब आप टॉस हारे और आपको बैटिंग की दावत दी गई, तो आपके जहन में क्या टारगेट था कि आप कितने रन बना लेंगे तो और इंडिया को कितने पे आउट कर लेंगे?
एक्चुअली जब मैं टॉस हारा तो मैं बड़ा खुश हुआ कि अच्छा हुआ मैं टॉस हार गया।
सरफराज,
क्योंकि मैं जब वापस आ रहा था तो हमारे रजा भाई हमारे साथ आ रहे थे, तो मैंने उनको बोला यार अच्छा हुआ टॉस हार गया, क्योंकि फाइनल मैच है, क्योंकि आपको डिसाइड नहीं होता कि क्योंकि सामने वाली बैटिंग भी स्ट्रांग है, तो ये होता है कि फाइनल मैच में अगर आप 290 280 भी कर दें तो सामने वाली टीम को जितनी भी बड़ी बैटिंग लाइन अप हो तो उसको चेस करना पड़ता है। तो आई थिंक यही था कि जब हम टॉस स्टार्ट हुआ और जिस तरीके से फ़खर जमान ने बैटिंग की तो एक होप, उसने एक उम्मीद जगा दी थी कि नहीं यार हम लोग यहाँ पे अच्छा स्कोर खड़ा कर सकते हैं, और क्रेडिट जाता है फ़खर जमान को, अजहर अली को, जिस तरह उन्होंने ओपनिंग स्टार्ट किया, उसके बाद बाबर आजम, और जिस तरह हफीज़ भाई और इमाद वसीम ने फिनिश किया। आई थिंक वो मोमेंटम हमारे पास आया, और उसके बाद जिस तरह आमिर ने जिस तरह 3 विकेटें ली, तो आई थिंक क्रेडिट जाता है इन तमाम हमारे प्लेयर्स को और लड़कों को, जितने फ्रीली तरीके से जो बात की गई थी कि यार हमें कुछ नहीं सोचना है, हमें सिर्फ अपना 100% रिजल्ट देना है, जैसे अल्लाह ताला के हाथ में 6:30-7 बजे जो भी लिखा होगा वो अल्लाह ताला ने आज ये लिखा हुआ था कि पाकिस्तान आज चैंपियन है।
सरफराज, आपने एक मतलब फिर रमज़ान में 92 वर्ल्ड कप की हिस्ट्री को रिपीट किया है और ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात है आपकी टीम के लिए। ये बताइए अगर आप टॉस जीते तो आपका रद्द-ए-अमल क्या होता है, बैटिंग या बॉलिंग?
सर ऑब्वियसली हम लोग भी पहले बॉलिंग ही करते हैं।
Thank you. Hopefully the entire Pakistan cricket team will attend the mix zone hopefully in the next 10 odd minutes.